Hey, YouTube, it's your girl, China, and I'm back. Okay, like I said, like I promised, I'm gonna do my video on Twitter. I am a Twitter head. That's what I consider myself. I don't know what anybody else think. People might consider me annoying, aggravating. I tweet too much. I flood your timeline, whatever. My Twitter is at China525, CHYNA 525 on Twitter. I have over 60,000 tweets, which I don't see people with 100,000 plus. So, I'm just saying 60,000 tweets. I tweet any and everything, whatever I want to tweet. My Twitter, however, is very tasteful. I don't degrade myself. I don't disrespect myself. I'm very tasteful when I tweet. It could get a little dirty, Twitter after dark, maybe, a little here and there. It might, but I'm very tasteful when I tweet. Anybody can watch my Twitter, even my mom. So that's when you know it's real. I'm just saying. So, first things first, I am not team follow back. I will, however, if someone does follow me and they say now following at China525, I will go to your Twitter. I will see how many tweets you have and see how many followers you have, and then I may proceed to follow. Proceed to follow. I do not follow people who have under 5,000 tweets, and the reason it's 5,000 is because one of my friends, or whatever you want to call it, started a Twitter in October. By November, they were up to 5,000 tweets in 1 month. So if they can get up to 5,000 tweets in 1 month, it should be no reason why you had your account since 2009 and you still have 300 tweets. I'm not going to follow you. That clearly means you don't tweet. So there's no need for me to take up a follower space and make my numbers look crazy to follow you. I'm not being rude. I'm just saying. And if I ever said that to you, that just means step your tweets up. And tweeting to me can help you step your tweets up, because I will hold a conversation with you, and you'll see something on my timeline, you'll retweet it, or you'll comment, say, "LOL, China, you a mess," or "you funny," whatever. It'll get your tweets up quickly. I done seen it done. I told a few people that I deal with, if you get your tweets up to 1,000, I'll follow you. And by the end of the week, they were tweeting saying I have 1,000 tweets, and I followed. So I don't say it to be funny or rude or nothing like that, because I do tend to follow people regardless. If you at the 5,000, if I deal with you, then it's a different number and we'll talk about it. Look at me, you hear me? The nerve. Anyhow, that's just how I operate. It's my Twitter. You don't have to follow me. Then it's like, if you team follow back and you got 1,500 followers and you following 1,500 people, that's fine. I'm not team follow back. And if you look at the numbers, it look crazy if you're following like more people than it's following you. And I just look at the numbers differently on Twitter. That's just how I operate. Again, this is my Twitter at China525. Hello. Um, I will not ever shut my Twitter down, ever, by any means necessary. If I felt the need that I didn't want to get on Twitter anymore, I would just clearly stop tweeting. That's it. I'll just stop tweeting. I wouldn't get off my Twitter though. I mean, delete it. Um, what else was I to say? Um, I'm sorry, just lost my train of thought. I'm going on Twitter. People tweet and don't understand that this is like the internet. Well, it is the internet. Duh. What I'm saying is, this is the internet, and once things hit the internet, it's like it's there to kind of stay. So some things that people don't want to be seen on Twitter or repeated or remembered, then they shouldn't tweet about it. Because, for example, if you tweet something and then the next day you go back against what you just tweeted, it kind of looks suspicious, especially when you have people that pays attention to tweets sometimes. I'm not the first one. I'm not the last one. I'm not the only one. If you tweet, like, for example, you tweet, oh, I just went and got a massage. That massage was the best massage I ever had in my life. No one ever rubbed me like that. Oh, that was the best $200 I ever spent. Then the next day you tweet, oh, it's been a while since I had a massage. Wait, what, bitch? Just yesterday you tweeted and said you had a massage that cost $200 and it was the best one. Now today you're tweeting and saying that this was you need a massage. That's kind of weird. I kind of catch stuff like that with the Twitter liars, tweet liars, whatever you want to call them, and it's hilarious because they don't understand that people see what they're tweeting and pay attention. I might be the one to call you on it and then you block me. I can't help that. I'm just saying, you just tweeted and said something about whatever, and I'm just saying, oh, okay, this is why your situation is like this, or it, I'm trying to explain the situation without fully explaining the situation, but it's just like, don't tweet stuff because people watch what you tweet, and then you start to look like a liar where everything you tweet has to be a lie, and that's bad when people think like, oh, she tweeted this, oh, that bitch lying. Lost my train of thought, but like I said, people just don't understand that what you tweet, people see. That's my whole point about it. People see, people remember what you tweet. And when you tweet and tweet lie, it just look crazy to the point where everything that come out your mouth seems like a lie. And no one believes you. To the point where people start to question, where the fuck is her friends and why ain't nobody saying nothing? I love everybody and I show love for everybody. So if at any given moment somebody think I'm lying, I did the hashtag or the thing I came up with a couple years ago, pound, or if fuck the pound, think I'm lying, call my bluff. That's me. I did that. That's me. That's all China. So if you ever think I'm lying about anything, please call my bluff because I will. If it is what it is. In 2012, I have no reason to lie about anything to anyone. It's just that real. So, like for example, the other day I tweeted and I was like, "Oh, I'm about to eat some. I want to eat some chocolate cake with chocolate frosting and a glass of milk." This is what I tweeted for like 3 days. This is what I said I want to eat. I want to eat. I never really said I ate it because if I ate it, I probably would have tweeted and said that chocolate cake was blazing. So one of my Twitter followers, Red Ruby 3, tweeted me and said, "DM girl again, LOL." So I was like, wait, I have to go back and view the conversation. So it was the chocolate cake one. So I had to tweet her and say, no, I never ate it a few days ago. I just kept saying I wanted to eat it. Here it is like a week later, 3 days later, I still never ate the cake or drank the milk. So what can you do? I did eat some Haagen-Dazs ice cream, pineapple coconut. I think I tweeted about that. I ate the whole damn thing. Shouts out to at Hot Chocolate for letting me just sit on the phone and eat the whole damn thing. Then talk about do a split afterwards. I ain't busting no split after no damn Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Thank you. Fun times. But that's what I mean with Twitter. Like, if I call you bluff, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna want to block me. Cause I'm gonna tell you, well, bitch, you just said. Then another one of my Twitter followers, she was pregnant. And she said she was pregnant or whatever. And she tweeted me, DM'd, however it was. And she said she was pregnant. So then later on, I seen her tweet and she was saying how she was doing sit-ups. Now, y'all don't sit right. Do that sit right with y'all? She pregnant and she doing sit-ups. That don't sit right with me, so I know that can't possibly sit right with y'all. So what I did was, I tweeted and I was like, ain't you pregnant? I ain't trying to call her bluff. I'm just confused. So I'm just confused. So she DM'd me and she was like, she lost her baby. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm sorry to hear that. You know how that go. So I was just saying though, because it was weird. I remember you saying you was pregnant and then now you're saying you're busting sit-ups. So it was just a little bit weird for me. So I just had to clarify to make sure I wasn't bugging. That's what I mean. So with the whole Twitter thing, I think I touched everything I wanted to touch. The whole following situation, if I will follow back. Whenever I see I have a certain amount of followers or new followers or whatever, I always do a welcome tweet. And I always say welcome. It's me, China. I'm really friendly. I tend to I tweet whatever I want. You can RT me, you can reply, you can comment, you could disagree with me, you could do whatever you want to do. I will at times go missing in action because I haven't tweeted since like 4 o'clock. Today is 8 o'clock. I haven't tweeted in a while. So this is the time where I go MIA. But it is times where I will flood your timeline like a pipe burst. That's what I say. I will flood your timeline like a pipe burst. And I tweet everything. Whatever it is, sometimes I tweet the news. I haven't did that in a while. Like I'll watch the news and whatever interests me, I'll tweet it. Some people retweet me and say, oh my God, for real? This is happening, that's happening. Some of my stuff is very informative. Some people say they don't like to follow me. Some people follow and then unfollow, and then refollow, and then unfollow. Bitch, stop unfollowing me before I block you. And I ain't ever been the type of bitch to use a block button. Ever. Because I just be like, no, it ain't worth it. Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, I ain't ever been the type to use a block button. On my cell phone, I ain't ever have a block list. I ain't ever do that because it's like, it's not that serious. Come on, entertain me. What you want to say? What you want to do? That ain't ever been my thing. But you're not going to keep following me and unfollowing me, unfollowing me. Why are you doing that? Just tweet watch like everybody else. You don't got to do that. Or I guess it gets too overwhelming to do that. I don't know. But the next time somebody unfollows me and then refollows and then unfollows and I'm seeing it's the same person and like the same pattern, some people I know their apps be tripping, and some people, like if it's some people, some weird, different people, then I'll know what's going on. If it's somebody I deal with, then I'll understand. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole take on the follow and unfollow thing. That shit is aggravating. And bitch, it's Twitter. Everybody is twatching, if you want to call it that. If people get retweeted to your timeline and y'all bitches is arguing on Twitter, I know I ain't the first, the last, and the only bitch to go to somebody's timeline to see what these bitches is talking about. Because 9 times out of 10, it's some bullshit. And another thing, setting up fights off of Twitter, that's tacky. That's ratchet. Oh, girl, bye. Not with them shoes on. You ratchet? That's tacky. But people have their own way of doing stuff, their own thing or whatever. I let people rock, but at the same time, that shit is tacky. And people watch. It's Twitter. These bitches don't know you. And if they do know you, who cares? Bitch, I'm not fighting you over no Twitter. Over some shit you tweeted, retweeted, untweeted, deleted. Like, ain't nobody doing all of that. So, this was my Twitter video. I've been waiting so long to make this video. So, with that being said, I think I'm done. Yay. My first complete video in almost 6 months. It's crazy. So, I'm going to end this video. Again, follow me on Twitter, China525, CHYNA525. My Tumblr is china525.tumblr.com. That's where I get all my mentions. Oh, I didn't mention my mentions. All the celebrities, which is probably your favorite celebrities. I know a few of my favorite celebrities has hit me up on Twitter, retweeted, tweeted, commented, replied, LOL'd, ha. A lot of them. Check my Tumblr. I have put them all there. Some of your favorite celebrities, a little bit of everybody, retweeted, commented, whatever the case may be. It's very interesting when you get retweets. Everybody go, oh, Shanae, you got this many, or I seen such and such retweet. Last year, it was crazy. I got a lot of retweets in 2011. In 2012, just 2 months in, I got a lot of retweets. It's crazy. Like, to name a few, Mika from Basketball Wives, Omarion retweeted me. Omarion, Mr. Oh, it's gonna be the sound, girl, when it's going down, your body's saying, oh. I used to love him. I still kind of love him. Let me think. Blind Fury, the winner of 106 Park. Mind you, I did a whole video on him and Moon. Who else? I can't even think. My brain is going crazy. But check out my Tumblr. All of the mentions is there. Sometimes I put my my mentions and retweets and stuff on Facebook too. My Twitter is popping. When you see @China525, something, just say, let me reply to her. Obviously, that's what's going on. But follow me on Twitter @China525. Deuces, coopses.